All right? So the only criteria on your job, everybody who has a job now, I mean, the ones who are fortunate enough to have one, I mean, in any proposal made around any kind of conference table, doesn't have to be the United Nations. What is the United Nations? That's just people sitting there talking, all right? So you sit there and talk right around any table where you are, where you work. I mean, if you're talking about getting some new forklifts down at the warehouse, and you work in the warehouse, so you come to the table and say, all right, sir, you in charge. Are you in charge? You always put in the form of a question. Who's in charge here? Who is the most powerful person here? All right? Let the most powerful person speak, okay? And the most powerful person hold up their hand and say, well, I'm Miss Glasgow, and I'm in charge. Okay, Miss Glasgow. Now, what proposal do you have for the new forklifts that we're going to get down on the docks today? Because that's the subject. Forklifts down on the docks. You work on the docks and you work with forklifts. That's how it always starts. I mean, you solve the problem of the individual person throughout the planet, and you're solving the problem of all people throughout the planet. That's the compensatory logic, all right? That's mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So you just start from where you are. That's all it is, not the people down the road and all like that, because you're not down the road. You start from where you are, and you say, okay, now, when we do this, Miss Glasgow, when we get these new forklifts, is anybody in the transfer of these new forklifts, is anybody going to be mistreated, and is everybody associated with this facility going to get the constructive help that they need? Now, Miss Glasgow says, oh, well, when we get the new forklifts in, we got 30 people that work on forklifts. We're going to have to let 20 of them go. Oh, hold it right there. Go where? All right? Yeah, you can let them go, but go where? See, because when people leave one place, that's a law of compensation. When you move something from one place, that something that you're moving is going someplace else. Now, it's okay to say we're going to let them go, but go where and doing what that's going to be of constructive value? Now, that's the question.
Mm-hmm.
No, just don't, that's the old trick under white supremacy. Well, you slaves can go. What do you mean, go? Go where? Well, you can go off my plantation. Well, wait a minute. We're leaving your plantation, but we're going where? It's not where we are leaving. It's where we are going. And what's going to be the constructive result of us arriving where we are going? See, now that even applies right now to this thing about immigration.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it ain't where you're leaving. It's where you're going. And what is going to be the condition when you arrive where you're going? And you're supposed to be guaranteeing that what? No one is mistreated, and everybody who needs constructive help gets it.